This podcast is the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to the Gundam Lorecast, where we take a deep dive into the Mobile Suit Gundam series, such as the multiple timelines, mobile suits, characters, and so much more. Welcome back, pilots, to another episode of the Gundam Lorecast. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Jesse.
How's it going, everybody?
And today we are bringing you a listener-requested mobile suit this time around, which is actually technically two, because it's one's an upgraded version of the first one we're going over, which is the Gundam Astaroth from Blooded Iron Orphans. Specifically, Blooded Iron Orphans Gekko, which is a manga of Iron Blooded Orphans. And the Astaroth is piloted by RG Mirage. So, honestly, I don't know too much about the suit.
It's an interesting one. If I remember correctly, it's like the main suit of this side story. But it runs like...
So I can't remember. What was the new one of Iron Blooded Orphan stuff they just did an animation OVA for?
Urder Hunt.
Urder Hunt. Okay.
So it's still not this.
Still not this. Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
So I guess moving into the technology and combat characteristics of the Astaroth, the ASW G29 Gundam Astaroth is one of the 72 Gundam frames produced and used in the Calamity War roughly 300 years ago. It is one of the 26 remaining Gundam frames that survived the Calamity War and reported to be operational. The Warren family, a family affiliated with Gjallarhorn, owned the Gundam Astaroth, but was forced to sell its armor and equipment when their financial situation went bad, with the Mobile Suits Gundam frame eventually acquired by Tanto Tempo's Daddy Ted. What? First off, what? Daddy Ted? Well, like, what do we...
The worst part about this is, like, it feels like that should be something that was, like, just edited because it's off a wiki, and somebody was just like, let me change this. Let me change it. But it's not.
Oh, my God. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, it's his alias, I guess. That's interesting. All right. Well, moving on. So the Astaroth was then restored to operational condition by fitting its frame with a mix of parts from other mobile suits. An example of this has been seen as left forearm armor and left shoulder armor are from the UGY-R38 Spinner Rudy. The two side waist armors are called Boost Armor, which has a wide range of movements and assisted in the altitude posture control of the mobile suit, since the Astaroth's asymmetry affected the center of gravity. Yeah, because I think
it's got one like chunky arm and one not so chunky arm.
Yeah. So its center of gravity is all out of whack.
Yeah.
That gets bad.
Yeah, because like one hand is like a Barbato's hand, and the other hand's like got some real heft to it, like Hellboy.
Like Hellboy. No, it does look like Hellboy. I mean, these are based off demons, or named after demons. So.
Exactly.
I mean, there you go. So getting into its armaments, it does have a knife. So this is a combat knife stored in each of the boost armor on the sides of the waist, is used for extreme close range of combat. Yeah, because they don't have reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, none at all. It does have a rifle, so a rifle that is prepared for Astaroth's use when it's owned by the Warren family. It uses standard ammunition, because there is no beam weaponry in this series at all.
Right.
It's all ballistics and brutal combat. God, it's brutal. Then we have a demolition knife. So despite having the word knife in its name, the weapon is actually a large folding blade stored in the back of its back. In its folded form when not in use, the unfolded demolition knife is taller than the Gundam Astaroth itself due to its foldable nature. There are weakness points in the strength aspects of the blade. Well, this actually makes sense because it folds. So yes, there's going to be a weakness with the folding and everything. It's not going to be as durable as a straight, one piece of, metal kind of a thing. But yeah, it's what it says. It's tall, right? It's taller than the Gundam Astaroth itself. So it's more of like an actual blade, like an actual weapon rather than, a dinky knife.
It folds out and everything, but it's like kind of like the sword that Barbatos uses size-wise.
Like the katana?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we get the 210 millimeter anti-material rifle. So another weapon that the Gundam Astaroth uses while owned by the Warren family. It comes with a bipod. The rifle's length extends the mobile suit's height and can be attached to the waist hardpoint when in use, although this requires one of the booster armor to be removed. So this is literally a giant sniper rifle.
Yeah.
That's all of this is. Bipod and everything. Like, yeah, this is a sniper.
If it works, it works.
Right? If it doesn't work, if it works, don't fix it. It works. Then we have the Panzerfaust, which is a pair of Panzerfausts can be stored in the back via a mount arm. Panzerfaust is essentially like grenades.
Yeah.
That's essentially what they are. Panzer meaning tank, by the way. Now we have its special equipment and features. So it does have a sub-knuckle. So mounted on the left forearm, it uses part of the STH-05 Hierarchins? Side skirt armor and has 3-finger manipulator. Is fitted onto the Astaroth by Volko Warren.
Essentially, the giant bulky thing that's on its arm is actually the waist armor from a different suit.
It's the waist armor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. That's weird.
Yeah,
so
which I'm
weird.
pretty sure that's what's it called? A Tewa's suit.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the neuro connection. So RG can use his neuro connection through his prosthetic right arm to pilot the Gundam Astaroth. This allows him to control the mobile suit at a higher reaction speed than normal people. So it's similar to the Leia Manana system.
Yeah.
So it's essentially that, which it's cool that he can use his prosthetic right arm to pilot it. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Instead of having it like jack into his spine.
It's just into his prosthetic arm.
Yeah.
He did lose an arm. So
he did have to lose an arm for it, but like he didn't have to have something.
Was he disabled? Did he lost the arm before the manga started though? I'm pretty sure.
I think so, but I don't remember.
I don't know. Again, I don't know too much on this, so. And then we have the special energy transmission mechanism. So a special energy transmission mechanism installed in the Gundam Astaroth so that it can use special custom equipment. However, that equipment was lost when the Astaroth left the hands of the Warren family. None of Astaroth's current equipment can use this mechanism. Well, that's boring. Hey, this mobile suit has special powers, but too bad we sold off all the parts that can use a special power.
Yeah.
Oh, and now those parts that we sold mean literally nothing to whoever who bought them.
Yep, pretty much.
Yay.
Though theoretically, I guess if they do have another Gundam, perhaps it could fit it. But
maybe
I don't know.
Barbatos doesn't have any like special energy conversion.
No, but there are 72 total frames, or I guess 26 remaining. So
yeah,
there's a shot that one of them could.
That's true. That is true. So, moving into a bit of its history, so the location of the Gundam Astaroth in its original form after the end of the Calamity War was initially unknown. It was later found at the bottom of a large crater by the Warren family, a family affiliated with Gjallarhorn, who was at the time tasked to investigate the site of a fierce battle on the moon's surface. The Astaroth was then passed down to the generations in the family. However, several years ago, the Warren family hit a scandal involving illicit dealings with one of the economic blocs, and their financial situations worsened.
Yikes.
Of course it was political. Of course it was something stupid like that. God. Anyway. Hence, they decided to sell the Astaroth's armor and equipment on the underground market. The Astaroth, by now, with only its Gundam frame left, fell into the hands of Daddy Ted on the Avalanche colony. Volko Warren, a member of the Warren family, eventually visited Daddy Ted to purchase the Astaroth and to order to restore it to its complete form. Later, RG arrived to assassinate Daddy Ted as part of the contract killing, but eventually protects a dying Daddy Ted and boards the Astaroth. So this kid's straight up an assassin. What?
If I remember right, when the series started, like when he gets the job to do it, you find out it's literally the first time he's ever been contracted to kill somebody.
Oh, that's great. Lovely.
Great, you've not killed anybody. Welcome to Gundam.
Oh, dear God, yes. Well, I don't know. Mitsuzuki did kill well in advance before he boarded a mobile suit.
He definitely did.
He killed when he was like 7 or 8.
But there are
with
definitely
no
a lot of pro tags in Gundam where they're like, well, you haven't killed anybody yet, but
board a mobile suit.
You'll get there.
Yeah. So after a series of events, significant parts were collected and the Gundam Astaroth was returned to 82 of its original form. However, the mobile suit was stolen by Nano Naralina and sold. Volko warned searched high and low for the missing Gundam, but to no avail. About 6 months later, oh God, what's with all these names? Gianmarco Solano found it in the underground market of the Jupiter Sphere and bought it back for Volko. As the Astaroth was lost majority of its armor and equipment, it was fitted with parts from other mobile suits to compensate and become the ASW G29 Gundam Astaroth Rinascimento? Rinascimento?
Sure.
That's Italian, right?
Yeah, because it's very similar to oh my God, I can't think of his name, but Fenice's Rinascita. It's similar. Rinascimento.
It's Italian mobs is what they're going with in this series, which is really weird. But whatever.
Italian mobs. I mean,
Italian/Russian mobs. It's kind of like where they're getting with.
The Italian
Japanese
part actually kind of makes sense to me. At least in this specific one.
When this one's Italian, the original series is more of a Japanese, like Yakuza.
Yeah.
Like I guess each one has its own crime syndicate.
This one, Italy makes sense when you think about the demons being out of like books that have to do with Christianity and demons and
which, funny enough, with the notes and trivia, Astaroth is the 29th demon of the Ars Goetia, which is the Book of Demons, which G29, meaning 29 being the 29th demon.
Yeah.
So, and the arm subknuckles manipulator greatly resembles the fingers of RG Mirage's prosthetic right hand. Even though it's on the left, right? It's on the left side, isn't it?
I believe it's on the left, yeah.
But it's on his... It's weird. It's so weird. Anyway.
But yeah, the subknuckle is the left.
Mm-hmm. And his prosthetic's on the right, because they couldn't just put it on the same side of the mobile suit. Whatever. Anyway. Let's take a quick mid-break. Thank our listeners, and we'll be right back.
How old were you when you realized you were the son of a president?
I don't think anyone's ever asked me that before.
FX's Love Story. John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette.
I didn't think I could love someone like this until you.
From executive producer Ryan Murphy.
It's not a question of if I want to spend the rest of my life with you. It's if I'm cut out to be Mrs. JFK Jr.
FX's Love Story. John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette. Watch now on FX, Hulu, and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers.
Kraft Mac and Cheese is better than 90s hip-hop. We'll remind you of your childhood without making you feel incredibly old. Kraft Mac and Cheese. Best thing ever.
All right, welcome to the middle of the show. We're talking about everything podcast, what that has nothing to do with the lore of Gundam. Here, we want to thank all of our amazing listeners. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. And if you too want to support the show, you can go to Gundam or patreon.com/Gundam Lorecast, where you can get ad-free episodes or even join us once a month on the show itself. You can also go to a few different Discord servers, or you can actually go to Apple and Spotify, leave a 5-star review on Apple with some words, or a nice Spotify comment, read out that next time on the show, which we don't have any this week. So, is what it is. So, I hope, trying to remember the listener that asked for Astaroth. Dark Phoenix. Hope you're listening, because this episode is because you requested the Astaroth. So, and think of a Mobile Suit Duo. So, there we go. And then you can also go to a few different Discord servers, the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Ben and Friends Podcasting Discord, where you can find this show and all the other shows that I host, or we host, I should say, which are Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Final Fantasy Lorecast, the Wizarding World Lorecast, the Witcher Lorecast, and the newly added Dragon Ball Lorecast, which Jesse co-hosts with me, with my co-host Steven as well, from the Final Fantasy Lorecast. First episode is out now, so go check out the first episode. Leave us comments and reviews and all that fun stuff. It's great. We had like almost an hour 15 of just talking Dragon Ball stuff. No lore stuff. It was kind of like a meet the host, kind of get the feel of our personalities and stuff. If you haven't listened to us before. If you're listening to this show, you've obviously listened to us before. But for anybody else who hasn't, but the next episode of that, it'll be an actual lore episode. So go check that out. So, do we have any news? Probably not.
Funny enough.
Oh God.
Since we're doing
Astaroth,
and just in general, one from Iron Blooded Orphans, they did just put up, I think, pre-orders is what it actually is. Pre-orders for Gunpla from Iron Blooded Orphans, including the high grade of Barbatos Adapt and Hajiraboshi second form, have gone up on Premium Bandai. They have sold out pretty quick both times they've gone up, so there's a solid chance they're already gone again.
Well, let's see. I can check Premium Bandai right now.
I was trying to get it to load, but it is being mean.
It's being mean? Gundam Barbatos Adapt. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It is still up for pre-order. Pre-orders are open now. I don't know if they have... I don't think it has an end date. But yeah, Barbatos Adapt is up. Oh, that's sick. This is the end of season 1. Right? Or is that season 2?
I believe so.
I think this is season 1. Because he has the katana. I don't know. I don't remember. Iron Blood Orphans kind of blends together, I'm going to be honest.
That is fair.
Yeah, of course they don't have any notes on this specifically. Also, the Hatsune Miku, Zaku, and RX-78 are still up for pre-order as well.
They are.
So, yeah.
Actually, we didn't mention this last week when we talked about the She Gundam, but there's a very...
Oh, sorry. I just saw this. There's a new Strike Freedom up for pre-order, and it has the Wings of Light effect with with the high grade mobile suit.
Mhm.
Oh, that is sick.
The
'Cause
robot spirits version of the She Gundam from the new movie is on there. It is
It
very
has
crazy.
pieces where it shows the Dragoon system launching.
Fantastic.
Oh, that is sick. Okay, I need to stop looking at this. All right. I think it's a good time to get back into more of the Astaroth
Yeah, I
stuff.
don't think there's any other news, so yeah, I would say so.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
They always tell you there's a catch, a compromise, an asterisk. Terms apply. See store for details. May be less than advertised. May vary by mood. Probably. Sprite Zero Sugar? It's different. It's the lemon lime flavored refreshment you want with zero sugar. So, no fast voice? No caveats. Just refreshment. This is Sprite Zero Sugar. Obey your thirst.
All right. So now we are diving into the Astaroth. Oh God, Rinascimento.
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 Yeah.
Sure, it's never pronounced, so you
Yeah.
can't come after me.
We don't speak Italian. I'm sorry.
No, I've tried learning Italian. Not gonna lie, I have tried learning Italian. So it appears in obviously the manga of Iron Blooded Orphans Gekko, developed from the Gundam Astaroth and inspired by RG Mirage. So the technology and combat characteristics. So after the Gundam Astaroth was restored to 82% of its original configuration, it was stolen and sold. It was eventually recovered from an underground market in the Jupiter sphere, but was lost to the majority of its armor and equipment. To replace the missing parts, the mobile suits was fitted with armor and equipment from other mobile suits, returned to the asymmetrical shape, and was renamed Gundam Astaroth Rinascimento. The design of the Astaroth Rinascimento emphasized offensive and defensive power, and equipped with an enlarged subknuckle, a new shield arm, and a new weapon known as a bastard chopper. Volko Warren fitted the mobile suit with weaponry all over its body as a way to provide an equipment support to RG Mirage, who's yet to mature as a mobile suit pilot. The aim is to secure the advantage in combat no matter the situation via the effective use of weaponry. A larger backpack with improved thrust power is also mounted to offset the increase in weight, but the removal of the boost armors, the Astaroth Rinascimento has become so unbalanced that now RG is the only one who can properly pilot it. Hey, can't be stolen. Can't be stolen now. No one else can pilot the thing. So moving into its armament, so it does have its short knife still. So a pair of short knives are used by the Gundam Astaroth. They are judged to be compatible with RG's combat style based on the past usage, and retain the standard equipment stored on a storage rack attached to the left side skirt armor when not in use. It has its rifle still, which is the same rifle used by the Gundam Astaroth. Its shooting accuracy is improved, but unknown if RG noticed it. Stored on a storage rack attached to the right side skirt armor when not in use. He probably never realized the accuracy improved, because he probably never really missed. If that was the case, I'd imagine. I could be wrong.
Either he didn't notice it, or the accuracy being improved was thrown off by the fact that now it's more unbalanced, so he doesn't notice because
true.
It's like just compensating.
And then it has its demolition knife still. So the main weapon of the Gundam Astaroth from Rinascimento is used by the Gundam Astaroth. A large folding blade is taller than the mobile suit itself when unfolded, and is stored on the backpack in its folded form when not in use. Due to its foldable nature, there are weak points in the strength aspects of the blade, just like the original one. Now we get the Bastard Chopper. So this is a new weapon used by the Gundam Astaroth Rinascimento. It is a large blade that can be used individually or be connected to the demolition knife, and is used as a single large sword. This combined form also compensates for the demolition knife's weakness. The chopper also incorporates an explosive Dainsleif? Dainsleif. That's German. Which is modeled after the Dainsleif, but is projectile is propelled by gunpowder. It is not as powerful as the real Dainsleif and is used in extremely close range to penetrate nano-laminate armor. When using the explosive Dainsleif, the chopper has to be in the combined form of the stable fighting position, is stored in the backpack when not in use. So it becomes a gigantic sword that can then propel itself. That's what I'm understanding here.
Yeah, it's essentially it's a cursed Norse sword, is what it actually is.
It's Norse.
Yeah.
Oh, thought that was German, but all right.
King Hogni's sword.
See, they're just taking different mythologies and throw them all in this one Gundam series.
If I remember right, it's a handheld. It's a railgun.
Oh,
is what the normal Dainsleif is, and oh my lord, in Iron Blooded Orphans, and I'm pretty sure it's a Gjallarhorn thing, because
okay, Gjallarhorn.
But it's like banned because of what it is.
Oh, well, that makes sense. So getting to its special equipment and features, it has a subknuckle, obviously. So mounted on the left forearm and covering the left manipulator is in a large form of the equipment of the same name as used by the Gundam Astaroth. It uses parts from UGY-R45 Garm Rhodey's left armor, or leg armor, and serves both as a shield and a weapon for assaulting opponents. Like the Gundam Astaroth subknuckle, it has manipulator for supporting the usage of the demolition knife. The subknuckle bears the crest of the House Warren, as seen on the Gundam Astaroth Origin. That's cool. And then we have it's a shield arm, so a large shield mounted on the right shoulder is unfolded into an oversized third arm capable of wielding the mobile suit's weaponry. The shield arm's manipulator shares the parts with the subknuckle's manipulator. Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then we have the neural connection. Again, like the Gundam Astaroth, RG can use the neural connection through his prosthetic right arm to pilot the suit. This allows him to control the suit at a higher reaction speed than normal people. All right. And then, now the history. The Gundam Astaroth was stolen and sold by Nano Naralina soon after it was restored to 82% of its original configuration. Volko Warren searched the high and low for missing Gundam, but no avail. About 6 months later, Gianmarco Salarino found it in the underground market in the Jupitersville, bought it back for Volko. As the mobile suit had lost the majority of its armor and equipment, just going over all the same stuff. It was fitted the parts with the mobile suit to compensate and become the Gundam Astaroth Rinascimento. Volko was unsatisfied with this, but RG Mirage, who had never seen Gundam Astaroth's original configuration, felt a rather odd affinity with the silhouette of the Gundam Astaroth Rinascimento. Well, I mean, as long as the pilot's good with it.
Right.
I mean, who cares? I mean, look how many times the Barbatos was upgraded, for crying out loud. 12 times?
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Something stupid.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Mm-hmm. It has its fourth form, has its original form. Then we get to the fourth form where they keep adding parts to it. Then you have the sixth form. Then you have the eighth form. Then I think they had the 12th form. And then you had the Lupus. Then you had Lupus Rex, which is a freaking demonic demon of a mobile suit.
Yeah.
Though, dude, the freaking Lupus Rex is that is, if you can think of a demon for a mobile suit, that would be it.
Yeah.
That or the Devil Gundam.
Absolutely.
But I would say double. I don't know if Double Gundam has anything on Barbatos, to be honest. Because like when it has the red eye glowing thing based off of Goblin Slayer, whoo. By the way, that's also fair. Pretty sick. When it has the red eye glowing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, oh, we're screwed.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, and then notes and trivia. Again, Astaroth is the 29th demon that Ars Goetia. Rinascimento is Italian for Renaissance. The word Renaissance means rebirth in French. This is as symbolic as the Astaroth Rinascimento is the Astaroth's new form after its original parts were lost again. Oh, see, it is Italian. I knew that.
Yeah.
And it's Italian for Renaissance because I go to Renaissance fairs all the time.
There we go.
Yeah. Beautiful. And the high-grade Iron Blooded Orphan Gundam Astaroth Rinascimento also includes the backpack and subknuckle of the ASWG-29 Gundam Astaroth for customization purposes. Oh, that's cool. It comes with extra parts for the high grade.
Yeah.
That's sick. So, cool. Well, there's the Gundam Astaroth, which is pretty sick. That's awesome. Looking this thing up and looking at it in the pictures and everything they had, pretty sick. Mm-hmm. Pretty awesome. It's not in GB4, is it?
I do not believe so.
I don't think the Astaroth is in GB4. Let me see. GB4... Iron Blooded Orphans.
According to the pictures of it from the games, it is not.
Oh, boo.
It is in G Generation Eternal.
Oh, no, duh.
But that is it.
Let's see here. That's all you see. Starslap's memory. Shares counterattack. That's Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Where are you? God, I didn't realize how many freaking seed mobile suits were in GB4. Holy crap. Iron Blooded Orphans, you have the Greys. Oh, nope, Gundam Astaroth.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the original one. You don't have the Rinascimento, but you do have Gundam Astaroth is in it, as well as the Bale, Barbatos 4th, 6th form, Lupus Rex, the Gustin Rebake, Chimeros, and Chimeros Vidar. Cool. I thought it was in there, and I was right for once. Holy crap. Who would have thought? Anyway, yeah, that's all we have. Do you have any final thoughts on the Astaroth?
I don't think so.
Cool. Well, with that, everybody, thank you again for listening to the Gundam Lorecast. And remember, pilots, stay safe out there. Thank you for listening to the Gundam Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, where you can share how you got into the Gundam series, and you can even find us on Twitter at Gundam Lorecast, and even email us at gundamlorecast@outlook.com.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.